Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Faces of St. Joseph. It was a little bit of a while since we had one of these, but I'm glad to welcome here today Kelly Ennis, who might be a familiar face, certainly a parishioner, and one of our staff members here at the parish. How are you, Kelly?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for being here with us. And when I first arrived, I'm meeting all sorts of people, and your office right in our parish center was certainly one of the first people I met back 7 months ago. And you work here at St. Joseph in our elder care. Can you
Right.
tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. The elder care program is under Catholic Housing and Community Services,
Okay.
which is gets a little confusing, but under Catholic Charities of Philadelphia. Recently rebranded. I'm sure people have seen some of that with Catholic Charities. So I've been with them 5 years, and it's a small program that started after the nursing homes were sold, and they looked at really what is the need for the elders in our community and seeing really most people want to stay at home for as long as possible and be as independent as possible. So that is really the focus of the program. And we're all throughout the Archdiocese, but there's only a few of us, about eight. We're growing slowly, but I'm the only person in Chester County based here out of St. Joe's. And the focus is really Downingtown and Coatesville. But I also talk to people throughout the county. We have a helpline. People can call in from all over the Archdiocese and get help for the seniors in the community, whether it for themselves, for their family, that sort of thing.
That's really great. So we're unique here at St. Joe's that we have someone in your position with us, and if there is someone, an older person, a senior citizen, who needs assistance with, what are some of the things that you might assist with?
Sure. Basically, I'm a MSW, Masters in Social Work. We all are social workers. So my role as a care manager is really to visit. They can either go into their homes and visit. They can come and visit at the parish office or phone calls and assess the situation. Look at the needs, maybe anything from financial issues and trying to get connected with resources to home care, adult day programs, getting connected with the Department of Aging. I worked for them for many years, so I know the staff there and programs.
Wow.
People need to change their setting where they're living sometimes. Maybe it's not affordable, or maybe it is they need to downsize and they're not sure where to turn. So, really, I'm more like a person to look at the situation, give some advice and some suggestions and provide resources to get them connected. And sometimes there are actually other parishioners who have home care programs or, elder law or things like that. I get people connected with those different resources.
I
There's all
know
sorts of problems out
I
there.
know Chester County, and certainly you see it here at St. Joseph's. We're a very young county. Sometimes that can hide
Hmm.
some of the elder care, that are among us that we might not always see. Sometimes they say that there's a hidden poverty
Yes.
that sometimes in areas such as our own that we might not be cognizant of. And just to know that people can turn to the parish, can turn to you, and you can point them in different directions
Hmm.
to services or things that might be available that they wouldn't have any idea
Exactly.
about.
Yes. And I work really closely with some of the other ministries here too. So I Hope Transportation, Caring for Friends, and also the pastoral care communion calls and things. So it is great that we can work together and make sure that there are a lot of seniors that start to become shut in and they can't get to mass and they're missing that connection. So it's really important too
Yeah,
to work
it's very,
together with
and it's
that.
important for us because, this is all part of our mission of our parish. We're
Hmm.
not just, working with our school community. There's so many different communities, and especially those hidden communities again that might be among us. It's great to have you and your work, and if there's anything we can do, I know so many people call wanting to volunteer to be of assistance.
Hmm.
Be sure to let us know. But I wanted just to introduce Kelly as one of the faces of St. Joseph, certainly a parishioner, but also someone who is on our staff here, whose work is really terrific and important in a way that you might not always see or know. Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Bye.